Happy birthday, Dad. You're finally 70. Can you believe it? I can't. And I know many of us can't. So happy to be able to share this upcoming weekend with you. In many more years. A few of my favorite memories of you would be gas station breakfasts, bologna, eggs, a little bit of mayonnaise, flea markets on Saturdays along with yard sales. When we lived off Wilkinson, you dancing in the living room to Winona with Kate. That's really a memory that stands out. Work at Lakeview, Mellow Yellows, and blue cheese with Thousand Island dressing. Those were your go-tos. Another great memory, probably one of the best ones, would be you recording us with the old big school cameras on Easters and our school plays and everything like that. You were the man behind the scenes and still are. Love you and happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Uncle John. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Uncle John. Happy 70th. Sending all my love and birthday hugs from DC. And here's hoping you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. I love you. Have a great day.
Happy birthday, Mr. John. I hope we can go fishing again soon.
Hey, Dad. Happy 70th birthday. I just wanted to thank you for being a great dad and share a few memories with you that really stuck with me throughout the years. I remember all the time growing up, you would have us pull your finger and then make a funny farting noise. That always sort of brought some humor to the day. And I actually just learned from Mayumi that is also a Japanese tradition as well. And I thought it was just a you tradition. Also, growing up, I remember you singing, or at least playing in the car, two songs, Goodness Gracious, Great Balls of Fire, and Lollipop. I always think about you when I think about those songs. One sort of gesture of generosity, and I think you're one of the most generous people in the world, that really stuck with me was when you gave I think it was a Mercury Sable, some station wagon to Mr. Roach as a gift. That was such an amazing surprise and made a huge difference in his life, and also set a really good example for me. I remember us dressing up as vampires one year for Halloween. For some reason, I had this very distinct image in my head of that. I remember going to Ruby Tuesdays all the time growing up, and you always saying, extra bacon, charge me if you need to, or add bacon, charge me if you need to. And Kate and I would always roll our eyes. When you had the pawn shop, and I think I was working there one summer or something like that, we played a prank on one of the crooks that was always coming by, and took a new PlayStation box, and then took the PlayStation out, and then put cat poop and a car battery back in there, and a nasty note to them, and of course they stole it on the way out, and I don't know, that was sort of a funny memory. Also, I remember the first time we went to Glen Andrews to go fishing up in Boone. The fishing was so good, we were able to just use a plain hook, and they would eat it. I also remember camping on the porch a lot growing up. That sort of farmer style camping, not having to weather the elements too much. And I also remember sort of lot of good sort of you, me, Kate bonding, early mornings going out to yard sales and hunting for goodies across Charlotte. So million good memories, but that's just a few that that stuck with me over the years. So thanks again for being such a great dad, and also for pulling the family together to celebrate you in Hilton Head this weekend. Love you.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey Dad, I know we don't talk very often, but I still think about you all the time. I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday and wish to be many more.
Yo, Farmer, happy birthday. It's Nance, Kathy's buddy from Colorado. So glad I got to meet you because you're finally with the best girl in the whole wide world, my sweetest buddy, Kath. And so I was trying to think, like, what could be my farmer story for your birthday? And I thought about, okay, how about the first time we met? I was driving to Breckenridge with my little bratty Charlie. I was super nervous to meet you. I was super nervous to go up over the passes in the Jeep, and Charlie's always a little challenging. And so got there, met you, that was all good. But then, of course, Charlie started to misbehave, and, you know, like the mother of the kid in the grocery store that doesn't want the kid to have a tantrum. I was all nervous and jerky, and I just remember I had that really awful long skinny leash for him, which was really stupid. He pulled me so hard, and I yelled out my favorite 4-letter word, which is not love, but it's another word. And I remember thinking, oh my God, Kathy's gonna kill me. Like, I'm, you know, showing my jersey in front of her boyfriend. I'm being so undignified, like, ooh. And, you know, you cleaned up the moment with me and for me, like right then and there. You were so tender and genuinely sweet to both me and Charlie, you know, just wiped the moment away in an instant. And we went on to have a great day, even though Charlie jumped in that Blue Creek or whatever it was, Blue River. And then we went to lunch, and, you know, I've loved you ever since. So happy birthday, and many more to come. So happy I got to know you. Mwah! Don't tell Kathy I gave you a kiss. Bye.
Good morning and happy birthday, John Farmer. So you are going to be 70, I hear. I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. You know, it's going to be a while before we get together, and really who knows when. Anyways, I'll right behind you on the birthday thing. Have a wonderful time. It sounds like you're going to be well taken care of. A big hello, a big hug from me, Cheryl, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Happy birthday.
In there, Kim.
Hey, John Farmer, we're trying to send you a happy birthday wish, and here's Kim and
Tommy.
And we want to say happy freaking
70th birthday.
And you know what? You're the best neighbor ever. Guess what? You 70 now.
I'll be 71 before you know it.
Love you, John Farmer. Thank you for being a great neighbor.
See you, buddy. See you. Happy birthday.
Hey, Tommy, what are you doing?
Happy birthday to John. Hey, buddy. Happy birthday. 70 only comes one time, buddy, and it's a good feeling. It could be 60, it could be 50, but we made 70. We got a few more little, aches and pains here and there. So, sing happy birthday to you. Lose my voice, but I'll sing happy birthday to you, bub. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, buddy. See you.
Happy 70th birthday, John Farmer. Woohoo! Gosh, happy 70th, John. I thought when Kate asked to send birthday wishes, I thought, gosh, just to choose just one, that would be very hard to think of all the ones that we've celebrated in the past celebrating you. But I thought it was so appropriate to send the wishes in the kitchen where we've had so many happy ones before. And I thought you'd also be interested perhaps in looking back at the past, at a few that you've celebrated in leading up to the 70th. So here we go. 40, happy 40th birthday then. What fun. Where did those 30 years go? And then up to the mountains for your 41st. Look at that good looking fella. And then the 42nd. John Christian was not there, a twinkle in your eye yet. Here we have your 43rd. And then, of course, your 44th. All the birthdays in the singing. Yes, indeed. And then your 46th. Look at you, to the Fearington house. Look at that good-looking fella. Happy 46, my goodness. Then it was off to your 47th birthday. Love those race cars. Had 7 of those racing around the cake. And of course the kids, Calais and Kate, and there is John Christian, singing and wishing and everybody around. And here they are all out on the porch. And then birthday gift to yourself off to the Osceola for your 47th. And then the 48th, 2 pies with your mom and dad and Lynn. But, ooh, not far off, your big 50th. Woo! You were flocked in the yard, and isn't it nifty? John is 50. Oh my gosh, John, where are those 20 years go? Zooming by. Had the party for the family and your mother and dad and Lynn again. And there you are with the kids celebrating. And then, woohoo! Viva Las Vegas, the city of entertainment. Fun was to be had, where Dale and my brother were bonding at 11 in the morning. And then in the evening, fun celebration at a Marrakesh Middle Eastern restaurant with the belly dancer and many laughs to be had. And then I remember a 49th. Yes, with the kids, the 49th. Look at you, yet in the kitchen again. And then off we went, where of course you always loved fishing, the gift you always gave to yourself. And then perhaps a 51st in the kitchen again, and then zoom up the 65th, 65. and a look back of some of the birthdays that you've had, dear one. Many, many happy, happy times.
So happy 70th birthday, John. You have been celebrated and loved as you've seen in all these photos, as I know you are today on your 70th, surrounded by your children and Kathleen and all of us who are sending our love and the best and happiest wishes for a joyful 70th celebration of you. I love you. Happy, happy birthday.
Birthday, John Herman. Wow, 70 goes fast. You know, I met you 51 years ago. I must have been 4 when I met you. Oops, I was 16. That's great. Don't look at me like that. You know I'm not that old. But John is. Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy 70th. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Love you.
Happy 70th birthday. I love you so much and want to trip down memory lane with you. I've thought of some of my favorite memories with you and categorized them in 3 different categories, being food, fishing, and then animals. So, a lot of my favorite food memories with you take place at no other than Ruby Tuesdays. We had the sunflower incident when I flicked a sunflower at either John Christian or Calais, and you made me go apologize to the crankiest customer sitting at the booth behind us. Also, we had the tomato incident when I think it was you who was eating a baby tomato, or Calais who was eating a baby tomato. Either way, it squirted perfectly at the other person and it made for a memorable dinner. And then obviously, can't forget, add bacon, charge me if you need to, which you did get a lot better about saying, but still have good memories at Ruby Tuesdays. I also remember as a kid when we got to order Domino's, you would let us get 3 courses at Domino's with cheese bread, pizza, and Cinna Sticks, and that was always the dream. As far as fishing goes, 2 of my favorite fishing memories that really stick out. The first one would be at Nana and Pop Pop's dock, and you might remember we obviously like to up our odds by putting a lot of fishing poles out, and one of the fishing poles, I think it was a cane pole, went right off the dock and we just saw it bob, I feel like 90 yards out. It was pretty far. And you were like, I got this. And first try, you took another rod and reel and were able to hook the cane pole, reel it back in, and there was still the catfish on it. That'll go down as all-time great. The other one would be at the Thompsons, the one that got away. I remember we were all out on the dock, and another case of we like to up our odds, and the cane, or it wasn't a cane pole, it was a real fishing rod, just whoosh, like shot off, and we just couldn't imagine how big that fish was. I think you ended up finding it a couple weeks later, dead on the side, and it was really big, a gar, I think. But either way, it made for quite the night and quite the one that got away story. But whether we're fishing or catching, I'm always happy to have these memories with you. Last but not least, you and I definitely share a love of animals. And one of my favorite memories when I would go to Boone with you to visit Dale is that we would get to go to the animal shelter and bring cat food and cat toys and get to go in that room and just like have all these cats surrounding us and getting to play. And speaking of cats, I also have great memories of trying to track down baby kittens, or there was this solid black cat, I'm forgetting its name, but at Lakeview that we loved. And so it was nice to always have an animal lover and a father as well. And Teddy can attest to that, no doubt. So thank you for teaching us to be hard workers, have kind hearts, be so generous. We are lucky to have you in our lives and celebrate 70 years of you. Love you.